Manish Reborn for you, and today we are coming to a close of our KVK Season 3 Light versus Darkness. And I will say this KVK was like exciting. I thought it was going to be another boring and farming KVK where the actual fight is at Kingsland, but no, it was actually fun. And I'll get into all those details on what happened into this KVK. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you do leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss when I post a new video. With that being said, let's get straight into the video. Let's start off of why this KVK was super fun to play. Well, let's talk about that. In the first zone, in zone 5, where we actually had a fight versus Kingdom 3496, which was all ruins, by the way. It was, well, we can say that was fun because each kingdom made an appearance. Like, there was nobody willing to back down until like after a certain amount of time. So 3496 versus 3488 was like the most epic and entertaining battle to watch because those were the two C seeds of this KVK. Now, first of all, I'm not going to be toxic or anything. Anything that I said in Lost Kingdom chat was just for trolls and nothing for all that. I did respect every fighter from 3496 and from every other KD. I do have respects for y'all for showing up and giving me an awesome time. But yeah, with that being said, 3496 actually did show up to ruins many times, which I am proud of them for doing. But they've won one battle versus us in the ruins, and they got a little bit cocky and just started trash talking, so we gave them the win. From that point on, we fixed our strategy, and from there, they never won a single ruins. They didn't even wanted to come to the Altar of Darkness to go versus us, because each ruin fight after their first win were just like, no, we're not fighting 3488, they're just too strong. So they went over to 3482 side to help 3475 in their ruins and altar. So at one point 3482 and 3484 went ahead and go fight 3489. Respect to 89 for fighting that 2v1, very much respectful. But yeah, at the end we did have a Kingsland fight. Sadly, I forgot to record because I was mostly R4ing and leading in voice, so I can't record and just also lead at the same time. But I do have some footage of swarming buildings and so on. Also, who were your allies in this KVK? Well, our allies was simple: 3488, 3482, 3484, and 3495. So, with that being said, why is 3495 not in Kingsland with you guys? Funny story. So 3495 was offered lots of rewards. They offered us rewards as well. They were promised, I think, 2 RCS camps of other kingdoms, and they wouldn't get star because we won the DKP. What to do instead was ally with our enemy kingdom, making this KVK a betrayal KVK. That's why it was so fun, because not only after Kingsland, where we push everybody out of Kingsland, like the enemy KDs, we also get to fight 3495, and it was actually just sad how they actually betrayed and then still lose. Like, you had a coordinated attack with 3467, 3496, and yourself. Props to 82 for helping us and 84, and I'm gonna give all respects to 89 once more for setting out in this betrayal. Although 75 did help 96, but their efforts were actually futile. They could not withstand the power of 3 kingdoms. With that being said, King Schmuck also made a video on us, on his Drama of the Week video for ROK. I will leave a link to that video and his channel in the description below, so don't forget to check him out. But it basically covers most of what I'm going to show you guys on screen right now. What was promised to 3495 as rewards, and what happened in the DKP system, who actually won the DKP, and yeah, as you guys want to pause the video to just read it out for a minute, go ahead, you can. So yeah, now let's go over my KP and all my stats that I've gotten for this KVK and see what I can improve and what do I need to get better on. Okay, so at the time of recording this, I just realized I only had 195 million kill points, but during later on I did end up reaching 200 million kill points. So yeah, but let's still look at how many kill points that I get from this KVK, how many T5 kills and how many T4 kills I've gotten, and yeah, what's the power difference. So let's start with the power. So I started off this KVK with 25 million power. I dropped at least 3.4, I think 3.4 million power at least, but I'm gonna correct myself, I think, but I've dropped at least 3 million power. Now for my kill points, I started this KVK at a very low number of T4 kill points, like 6 million. Now I've gained 10 million T4 kill points, 4.3 million T5 kill points, 2 million T1 kill points, and the rest you guys can see for yourself. So overall, this KVK I did pretty amazing. The commanders I ran was actually Nevsky and Joan of Arc Prime as my first march, and then for my second march I stick to the good old Minamoto YSG. Now you guys may be saying, oh, how could you run Minamoto YSG in KVK season 3? Well, remember those museums buff? Well, I actually work for those museum buffs, and I got my double relic Minamoto and a 1 relic piece for YSG. So during this KVK I did run 2 marches during King Sana, of course. I didn't run no infantry marches because I do not have enough. So I do have Liu Che, yes, but he is not where he is supposed to be. Huo, I did not have enough stars to max out because I sent everything into Nevsky. So at this point I just left my Huo at 5111. My Nevsky is at 5211, as you guys can see, and my Joan of Arc at 5333. Now I was actually just playing with this and I couldn't get a 5513 Joan of Arc, so I just left it at 5333 because my luck was just insanely horrible. And yeah, during this KVK I managed to craft 2 more legendary equipments, which is funny because I didn't think I would actually pull that through. I actually went ahead and crafted the leggings, and I crafted the sword for Calvary, and I also managed to craft a legendary boots which you get out of Lost Canyon shop out of there. That being said, those are the commanders, those are my equipments I managed to use and get all my kill points from. Let's get straight on where am I in KVK. So in this KVK I have 200 million kill points, which is insane because in KVK 1 I dropped 50 million kill points. In KVK 2 I dropped also 50 million kill points. Remember, as low power player, I was like 8 million power in KVK 1 when I dropped 50 mil. KVK 2, where we fought 3481 and 3496, or not 96, 93. That KVK was like a very hard KVK, but also fun KVK 2. But I also dropped 50 million kill points in that KVK as well. And in this KVK, I managed to drop 100 million kill points. And for me, that's insane. As a low T4, I'm gonna say that I did a very great job. Now, how many troops did I kill during this KVK? Well, I've killed 852,000 troops, most of them being T4. And I'm gonna get like 255,000 troops in return, plus people who want to donate me an extra 10% return. I'm also willing to take those exceptions. But yeah, I've killed almost all my troops. At the start of at the start of this KVK, it had like 1.8 million troops, and it all dwindled down to like I can only run 2 Caliph marches now, which is kind of insane. But yeah, now let's check out my kill points. So I've been asked by a lot of people if I'm going to be migrating soon, or if I'm going to redo KVK 3 or even go back to KVK 2. Well, my answer for you guys is no, I'm never going to migrate backwards. I'm never going to leave 3488, as I am planning to make this my permanent home kingdom. What I'm planning to do though is actually push my way to T5. Yes, I know. I spend a little bit money out the game, so I'm definitely not free to play. I'm probably a low spender at this point. But great news, I'm planning on getting T5 during either KVK 4 late or at the start of KVK 5. If the commander swaps are promised to what they're gonna be, my KP should be at least 500 million before I get T5. That way I can max out my Neski Joan and probably get Huo William or use the new commander, King Arthur, behind somebody. As soon as the results of testing King Arthur, I'll leave you guys know what cavalry commander choose. Although I'm not a guide creator, I'm just here to keep you guys updated about my kingdom and probably other future kingdoms as well. But that being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you do like my content a lot. It helps me keep growing and supports my channel a lot to stay in the YouTube algorithm. With that being said, keep playing this game, governors. HU Reborn out.